right, YouTube, good morning. It's Saturday morning. So we've been up relatively early, not as early as we normally do, but pretty early. And started working on the ash flash and the Roddy. So we cleaned the cages. The ash flash wasn't really too dirty or too rusty. We cleaned it up a little bit of steel wool, real fine steel wool. It's not 100% perfect, but not bad. The Roddy has improved tremendously. We soaked it in some citric acid for a little while, and then we took it in the kitchen sink with some real fine steel wool also, and got it clean. Took off the whatever pieces we could, so we could clean out the airflow tubes. So yeah, where the mantles tie on, we were able to unscrew those and clean it. So we know we got good airflow. We got the tanks all torn apart. We're going to go ahead and go down to Home Depot and just get some paint the best we can. Not going to be perfect. We're just going to do what we can, get as close as we can. I don't really feel like driving to Ace. It's a little further for a different match, but we're going to see what Home Depot has. Got our parts separated. Got to do a little bit more cleaning on the brass a little bit. We got the Roddy in here. I think these are going to run really good. We got the generators torn apart, and they are in the ultrasonic machine. Oh, you'll see them, but they're in here. So we took a torch and I heated them up and then dropped them in. So right now we're testing the that green barbecue paint. It goes up to 1200 C on the this little 242. So we got our new gas cap in. It's been sitting in the ultrasonic machine for quite a long time. Somebody gnarled it up pretty good, but it's okay. You know what? Those are scars of life. What can we do? This thing has been running for at least an hour, maybe hour and a half. So last night, like I say, I didn't do anything super fancy. I just hit this really light with the a little bit of sandpaper, and then we sprayed it, but it was kind of at night and dark. The whole purpose of this in this situation here is just test to see if the paint holds up. But once we're done, we'll sand that really good, get it nice and smooth, and then we'll just respray it again. But it seems to be fine so far. Seems like the most extreme situation seems to be when I'm working on the cars and they're hanging out of the hood. Outside here they get a little bit more airflow, but under the hoods kind of reflects back a little bit, and they run for a couple hours, because usually my projects on these cars take a couple hours. But we're gonna just leave it running. I've got this guy out. This one is 1968. This is my birth month. So yeah, this one's all original, but we're gonna run it when we're gonna make some pancakes for Mama, and yeah, and then after we're done running this one's gonna get torn apart, and we're gonna repaint the font, and we're gonna clean everything up really nice on it. But today's gonna be another day of some rain. Looks like we might have some sheep. I don't know if you can see it. It's like there's some sheep grazing up there on the hill. I think those are sheep, unless it's rock formation. I've never seen that before. Let's see if we can. It won't let me do it. I think those are sheeps. They bring the sheeps out along the freeways and stuff and eat the grass down, maybe. But it is a cold, nasty day. I was kind of hoping to mow the backyard and do some stuff like that, but maybe I can hustle and do it before it completely starts raining today. We'll see what happens here. All right, God bless you, and we'll bring you back with see what our results look like in the future on this later on today. And hopefully we'll get the ash flash and we'll get the Roddy tanks painted, and maybe later on, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning we'll be able to put them back together. All right, God bless you. All right, Well, everybody has their way of they sand and prep and all of that. One guy I know, I watched his video where he uses a wire brush to wire brush everything off, and then he applies a primer and then sands it smooth to kind of remove scratch marks and stuff like that. I use this Black & Decker mouse sand polisher, and I just basically sand the whole thing down, then I go and hand sand where I couldn't use the power sander, get it nice and smooth the best I can, and then I just wipe everything down and I just spray it. That's what I do. You can see this one's got a lot of rust underneath, so we're going to sand it the best we can, get it cleaned up, and we'll do the other one. This one's the Ash Flash, the other one is the what is it, the Roddy, and we're going to get them painted before it starts raining. And we got to go and take the kids so they can go to the what's called the indoor playground thing that we always take them to, and this is going to be pretty bad weather here. So yeah, I got to get this done fast. I got the yard work done and did a few things, and I've got to hustle right now. So God bless you all, and hopefully next video these will be hanging freshly painted. I did get some paint. I just picked one can of paint. It's actually the Roddy color. I think it's gonna look really good. It's gonna really pop. It's gonna look bright. But I'm using it for both of them because again, we're being cost effective here. The Ash Flash ventilator is a little bit darker. It's just a weird color. I don't even like the color anyway, but I think this color will look just fine, you know, with them together. And this is the closest I could actually find anyway for the Roddy, so, or Roddy, whatever you want to call it. So we're just gonna spray them both the same. Pretty much they are literally identical lanterns anyway. So that's where we're going with this. All right, God bless y'all. All right, well, we got them painted. I do like the color. Anytime you spray with a different company or brand or even a different color of paint, unless you've done it before with that specific one, you never know what to expect, be honest with you. I've had paint jobs come out just absolutely perfect, and I've had other ones that no matter what I did, they just always had a problem, a run or something, or blotching or something. But I did the best I could under the circumstances. Not the best weather. It's not super cold. You really don't need a jacket, but it is really threatening here to start raining. So I had to get it done quick and get these things in. So it's probably not my best work in the world, but it's good enough for these. Probably will be pretty good quality compared to, well, matching what came. You know, these are from Hong Kong. Not that they don't do good quality stuff. A lot of the Hot Wheels and stuff came out from there and things, but you know, I could tell from their paint and the quality that the quality is not the same as a Coleman. It's definitely a little lighter quality materials and everything like that, but that's all right. It is what it is. So we're gonna let these dry for a long time, and like I say, I'm not expecting them to be 100% perfect, but they'll probably be good enough for what we want. And like I say, I want the same color because they literally are the same lantern, and you know, it's for multiple reasons. Number one, I didn't particularly like that particular color on the Ash Flash. Just a weird looking green with a little blue in it color. It's just a strange color. I really like the Roddy color a little bit better. This isn't exactly perfect, but I think it reflects the spirit of Roddy and Ash Flash. And I'm probably pretty sure that some of the Ash Flashes probably came the same color. So, with the exception of the ventilators, the ventilator of the Ash Flash being just a slight different color, a little bit darker. They're not too far off, and they'll both shouldn't be look just fine with it. So we're gonna let these dry, and God bless y'all. All right, take care.